Capricorn, welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, Capricorn, I'm going to be doing your last Mercury retrograde reading from November 9th to the 29th. In this reading, I'm going to take a look at the main energy and challenge for you to know during these 3 weeks, and also what is the main challenge. I'm going to clarify all the cards for you, past, present, and future, and get some final advice. Dear Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for your beautiful presence. We officially have entered into the last Mercury retrograde of 2025. And in this reading, this is a phase where energies can be a little bit mixed up, nostalgic, people coming from the past to our minds, and in general, you might be feeling a little bit confused. So in this reading, I'm going to try to bring as much clarity as I can for you. And we're going to see what is it that you need to know in order for you to better prepare for the Mercury retrograde. So Capricorn, your challenge is the Six of Cups from November 9th to the 29th. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Cups. Capricorn, apparently there is somebody on your mind, and there is someone that is, this person is from the past. Okay, Six of Cups is, you can look it up. I know you're someone that you like to do a lot of research. You know, you always pay attention to the details. So whoever this person is, Capricorn, you seem to be having a lot of nostalgia about them. Six of Cups always identifies in tarot as nostalgias, memories from the past, a person from the past that you were connected with. This is also a soulmate connection. And I also feel like that for many of you, this is somebody that you were romantically involved in, and apparently there is some sort of gap, because Six of Cups is someone that you have known in the past. Okay, so we're gonna see how this is gonna unfold for you. A lot of memories, a lot of flashbacks, and this is a very Mercury retrograde identical card, right? Because it brings people back to our mind and to our lives from the past. So we're gonna see why this is your challenge and how you can navigate through that. Definitely have been thinking about someone. Now, in the recent past, you have the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. I feel like that in the recent past, Capricorn, there was a lot of happiness between you and whoever you were dealing with, possibly a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could have been a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I feel like that there was this sense of purpose and happiness between you and this person. And there was a lot of chemistry, okay, a lot of emotional depth to this relationship. But I am also getting here someone having their guard up, okay? Whoever this person is you were dealing with, I'm seeing here some sort of wounds from the past that kind of made this person to have their guard up against you. We're going to clarify these in a moment. In the present moment, Capricorn, you have the Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles. So in the present moment, I do strongly feel like here that for many of you, you might be going back and forth in terms of thinking, you know, how is this situation gonna resolve? There is desire and there is love coming in for you. There is a desire for a brand new beginning. This brand new beginning, Capricorn, that you are anticipating, I feel like this has a lot to do with cooperation. There is something here about collaboration that you anticipate, you know, doing with this person. I do strongly feel like here that for many of you, seeing yourself being as a power couple with this person. We're going to clarify this and see why is there hesitation and how you're gonna solve this going back and forth. Now, in the near future, you have the Four of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Sun. So in the near future, there is a major decision here that needs to happen. For many of you, I feel like that you're gonna try to heal things, but it's gonna take some time because there is this sense of fear of rejection. Some of you have a fear of rejection, being rejected by this person. You might be wondering and asking yourself, what is this person has, you know, they have already moved on from me, and I don't see the point of trying to do anything. I don't see any point of trying to instigate anything further. Now, on my clock right now, because I have a big screen in front of me and I have the clock and it says 11:10, it's going to be 11:11. So 11:11 is going to have a very significant meaning for many of you. And as you know, the sun here represents Leo. So for many of you, you're dealing with the Leo and you're asking yourself if anything is even going to happen or not. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn, you have the Lovers, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so there is a strong sense of apology, confession. That's what I'm strongly getting in here for many of you. You know, with the Lovers, I think that this really talks about a strong soul connection here between you and another person. And, you know, the Page of Cups is about expression. It's about love. It's about really just getting into this energy of trying to express how you truly feel. Now, during the Mercury retrograde, a lot of mixed feelings may come up. A lot of things may really just come from the past to the surface. So that's why this reading is going to be very helpful for you to learn how to navigate through those things. Okay, so there is some sort of an apology. Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius again. So definitely there is a strong soul connection between you and this person. How that's going to unfold, we need to clarify to get some more information. By the way, Capricorn, I woke up this morning. I don't know if my face looks like I'm like still sleepy. I'm awake. I had my coffee and got to work, you know, because I'm a Leo, right? And I'm son of a Capricorn and a Taurus. We get to business, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into your reading and see what's going on, Capricorn. Mercury retrograde, I'ma also tell you something. People can be edgy. Please just do your breath work and your meditation and don't engage with no BS. Just do your own thing, stay in your own world, stay away from drama. Now, the Six of Cups here, Capricorn, being your main challenge during the Mercury retrograde, is clarified by the Empress, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Many of you are questioning, many of you are wondering, asking yourself, has there been enough healing done in order for me and this person to be back together? That's what you're questioning. Has this person done enough healing? And am I and this individual, are we on the same page, actually, in order for us to even come back together and to have a brand new beginning? Because you could be on a different level. This person could be on a completely different level in many aspects of your life. Financial, physical, spiritual, right? For many of you, you're questioning that. That's why you have the Two of Pentacles constantly kind of like going back and forth. You do have a lot of love and a lot of care for this person, Capricorn, with the Empress. You're someone that you really would want to take care of this person and nurture this connection. But I feel like you feel kind of, because of this disconnection that you have been, and which is the Four of Swords, by the way, there has been a lot of healing, but with all that disconnection, with all that gap, there is also a lot of uncertainty if that actually has happened and you and this person can really be on the same page together or not. And this is a symbol for many of you. And I want you to share your success stories or your stories one way or another, because there is a lot of success stories that happen. I'm not going to rush into this reading. I don't want people to tell me how long I'm going to need to do my reading. I do how many minutes and long I'm going to be doing, okay? Because I get into my readings very deep. We don't do 10-minute readings here. So for many of you, this is somebody that you are going to feel a lot more intensified feelings from the past and flashbacks. And there's two people in this imagery. I do strongly feel like here that actually is very symbolic, as it's being very mutual for both of you are feeling the same way. Now let's clarify the recent past, Capricorn, and see what's going on. In the recent past, I do see here this person coming into your life almost unexpectedly. The Magician, the Queen of Cups again, and the Nine of Wands. Very similar cards. A lot of you manifested this person, and here you are, Capricorn, as the King of Pentacles in the recent past. So many of you manifested this person into your life. There was a lot of love. There was a lot of passion. But again, the Nine of Wands is here twice. Nine of Wands is the wounded soldier. So it means that someone here either was very unhealed or was still healing from their previous circumstances in their lives, situations, whoever you dealt with. You know, and you're an earth sign, Capricorn. You're someone that you make people feel very safe and grounded. You're very practical. You're very pragmatic. You have that earthy energy about you that makes people feel safe. So maybe you represented or came across yourself as being a safe haven for this person. And honestly, I feel like there was a lot of love, but also it was kind of tumultuous for many of you. So it was a very tough ride. Now let's clarify the Nine of Wands for you in the recent past, dear Capricorn. The Nine of Wands in the recent past is clarified by the Star, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. I do see here in the recent past, there was a lot of hopes and wishes to get married. There is something here about marriage, because that's the Four of Wands, the marriage card here. I feel like you and this person, Capricorn, in the past, really, your target and your goal was to, create something very solid together, work on partnership, continue working, continue, putting all the efforts. I'm also getting here, there might have been some sense of like right person, possibly wrong timing, or maybe there is this rushing energy into marriage. I don't know. But I'm also getting here, you and this person kind of like really trying to navigate through this, with the Star. You both saw each other, you both saw something very significant in each other, like something very profound for both of you. Now let's talk about the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups in the recent past, I feel like for many of you, you still maybe even either lived with this person or there was a vision to get married or to have children with this individual, but something must have happened in the past. Now, thank you, Three of Swords. Clarified by the Justice, Three of Swords, and the Fool. What did I just say? I literally said the Three of Swords and it came out, right? So, the Three of Swords, the Fool, and the Justice. So, Capricorn, in the recent past, I do strongly feel like here that there was a strong desire for having another brand new beginning. Somebody here got divorced, or maybe there were some legal matters involved in this situation. So, it was very difficult to enter into a new chapter with this person where you kind of had this internal prediction. And you are someone that you are very supernatural, Capricorn. Let's just admit that. You don't show it to people, you don't tell people, but you just know it within you. I think Capricorns, I would categorize Capricorns as being very supernatural and very secretive about it. You know what I'm saying? Which is really attractive. Now, Capricorn, in the recent past, I do strongly feel like here that for a lot of you, definitely this heartbreak that you have had with this individual, it kind of like you were still healing from it and it prevented you from moving forward and wanting to have another brand new beginning with this person. And the Justice is here with the scales. I think something here was out of balance, okay? So let's talk about the Two of Pentacles here for you in the recent past, Capricorn. Now, the Two of Pentacles in the present moment, the Two of Pentacles is talking about the fact that there is this going back and forth energy here in terms of what do I do? I don't know if this person and I are actually on the same page for us to cooperate and collaborate and work something out together. Now, Capricorn, the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups here is twice. So with this being said, for many of you, I think you are paying attention to your surrounding, to your environment, seeing signs and synchronicities of recognizing the message that the universe is trying to convey to you. Is this person part of my destiny or not? The Wheel of Fortune is about destiny. I do genuinely believe that for a lot of you, this person came into your life for a reason and they are part of your destiny, one way or another. I do see here for a lot of you looking more into the future with a very positive mindset, knowing deep within yourself that it's going to work out with the Page of Pentacles. You are the Page of Pentacles. Pentacles represent Earth sign in tarot, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So you're someone that you want something more practical. You want something more tangible. And I feel like with all that being said, you also you're at a place in life right now where you are leaning more towards like, I can balance work, life, career, and a relationship right now, and you're trying to find that balance within you. I think a lot of you are also doing a lot more. I know this is a love reading, but Wheel of Fortune is you're looking more into the future of making investments, your financial situation, allowing your money to make more money. Maybe you're finding different ways right now. So in the month of November, during this Mercury retrograde, if a lot of things are falling apart for other signs or for other people, for you, I think you're finding the perfect balance. Why? Because I would always say that as a Capricorn, you function in chaos very well. You like the chaos because it gives you that drive and that resilience to actually control things and to navigate through things and be the big boss. You know what I'm saying? So for a lot of you are like, really questioning. I think you're going kind of like going back and forth with the Two of Pentacles. You might also have a lot on your plate. So it is about really balancing your emotions and your feelings in the month of November when it comes to this person, when it comes to the future, what's going to happen between you and them. So let's clarify the Ace of Cups, Capricorn. The Ace of Cups in the month of November is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. You do want to offer this person love. You would want to have a brand new beginning, but also we're not going to sit here and sugarcoat, and I'm not going to not tell you that you have trust issues with this person. Okay, so Seven of Swords here is talking about trust issues, that maybe there is something that might have happened in the past between you and this person that prevents you, right, from moving forward with this person. I mean, at the back of your mind, you do seem to have some reservations. Six of Wands and the Page of Swords, I think you're leaning more towards, I want to have a conversation, because this is about initiation of a conversation, about let's overcome these, okay? Six of Wands, let's overcome, let's be victorious, let's come out on top, let's come out on the other side. But there is still a lot of questions when it comes to trust issues. I don't know if this has a lot to do with cheating, lying, dishonesty. Don't generalize it. I don't want people to say in the comments, who would want to be back with a cheater? We don't do that here, okay? People learn, people grow, people become better. So you know better, Capricorn. So a lot of you, I think that their issue is there. But now you do also seem to have the potential to work something out with your person in the month of November, especially during the Mercury retrograde. Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. So for many of you, just as much as you are going back and forth, they're also going back and forth. And truth to be told, Capricorn, someone's watching you with the Three of Wands, or you're watching someone from afar. Three of Wands is that energy that's kind of like looking into the future, looking, watching, and contemplating. There is a lot of thinking going on. There is a lot of passion and vision about forming family together and wanting to collaborate, wanting to work it out. But I think because you might be able to navigate through this Mercury retrograde very well and have the clarity, but whoever you are dealing with, they seem to be a little bit kind of back and forth and uncertain in their mind. And that's something that you may also kind of energetically pick up as well. So let's talk about the near future. Four of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Sun. Someone's not giving up on this connection. No matter what, no matter how, I think there is a lot of contemplation, fixation, and thinking going on in regards to this connection. So let's clarify the Four of Cups in the recent past. So the Four of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. See, Capricorn, you have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So Capricorn, you are the Knight of Pentacles, you are moving towards the future, but you gotta clear up some mess from the past or from whatever has happened. Knight of Pentacles is the only Knight as a Capricorn energy that doesn't rush into things. You do have this vision that you're looking into it, but with the Seven of Cups, there is something that's blocking in the way for you to see the truth. This is the truth. Ace of Swords is the truth. What is it that's blocking this way? What is it that's causing you and this individual to kind of be lost in this fog? You know what I mean? And that only is going to happen that's only going to happen due to the fact that you and this person are going to choose to have a conversation. Only a conversation is going to actually resolve this issue, because there is a lot of love. And I know some people are going to say, okay, when you detach, when you don't put anyone on a pedestal, when a person stops actually sending negative energy towards their person, talking shit about them, hating on them, putting into the comments, this person did this to me, this person did that to me. When they stop doing that, that's when their manifestations come true. What is the point of watching a tarot reading and saying, oh, tell me how is it going to happen, and then bringing up all the past stuff, all the crap, and trying to put it out there into the universe? It's not about me. I don't get offended. I don't take it no personal. It's about you. I'm saying this for you, Capricorn, and for everyone else out there. Because, sometimes I see people kind of putting stuff in the comments and I'm like, really? No wonder why nobody wants to be your soulmate. No wonder why this person ran away. You know what I mean? So people need to be very mindful of what they're putting out there in general. You know what I mean? So I don't care about what they say about me, because I show up, I do my work. You know, I get paid to exist and to serve and to slay. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm doing my work here. I'm doing my job. This is my passion. And you can see that I'm doing it very well. So, and I'm giving you the tools to be successful in everything that you are doing. So Capricorn, the Six of Swords is clarified by the Hierophant, the Lovers, and the Queen of Swords. Due to the fact that you and this person have been in some sort of separation, a gap, I think finally there is going, like, you both have gone through the eye of the needle, and you both are going to be choosing to move away from these choppy waters to on the other side. On the other side, it's more peaceful, it's more tranquil, and for many of you, there is this desire here, let's move on from this chaos from the past. And you're going to show this person how to navigate this. I think you're someone that your intention with this person is to hold their hand and to kind of like help them walk through, and so that both of you can be in this energy of the Lovers here, the Queen of Swords. The Hierophant is commitment and marriage. Some of you are also dealing with the Taurus. Okay, so for you and this person to be together, there is got to be clear cut. You have something to say to this person. It's very obvious. Queen of Swords is looking towards the Sun. Okay, and the Sun is the person also you're doing. And this is the last card in your reading. And this also indicates Capricorn happiness. Whenever the Sun card comes out, it does indicate a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, and a sense of purpose, positivity. So it is clarified by the King of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Face-to-face conversation. So see the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, that those two, they talk to each other, okay? And there is going to be a reevaluation with the Seven of Pentacles for you two both to understand what are the things that need to be chopped away and how can we move forward. Yes, there is history between us. How can we move forward with the Chariot energy? The Chariot here says, especially in this imagery, I'm putting the past behind me and I'm charging forward. There is a city, there is a castle behind the Chariot, but the Chariot is not tied up to that castle. It's not tied up to his childhood, her childhood. The Chariot don't care. The Chariot is moving forward, only to the future, right? The only way forward is through and forward. So for many of you, I think that you're going to come to this realization, you know, this is going to make you very happy, right? And there is a reason why you have a strong connection. You have a strong soul connection with this person. This person keeps coming up either in your dreams or in your mind throughout the day. And you are the Queen of Pentacles. You're going to find yourself being way more stable and also financially successful with this person as well. So let's get the advice, Capricorn, and see what is it that you need to know. So your advice, Capricorn, you have the Strength again, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. So the Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, the Strength is Leo, and the Two of Wands is obviously, you got to choose which path both of you are going to go to. What is the path for you two? And you know at the bottom of the deck is the Lovers. Do you want me to stop doing the reading again? Or what do you think? What do you want? Capricorn. You have the Chariot and the Lovers also. So Chariot here is twice, right? Moving forward, leaving the past behind you, charging forward and moving towards that direction. Your last reading was like this. The previous reading was like this. The last 52 readings were like this also. So it is what it is. There is a message that keeps coming up. And the cards do not lie. And neither does my intuition. Okay, so the advice here for you is to recognize the fact that both of you could carry the potential, have the potential to actually move forward and go into the future. There is a strong bond and a connection between you and this person. You already know this, it's undeniable, you know? And if you're gonna say, okay, Arman, what's gonna happen? How do I do this? Your intentions and your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions are what's gonna manifest. Talk to the universe, your higher self, do your prayers and say whatever is best for us, let it happen. You know what I mean? People come out of a lot of tumultuous and messy situations and still make it work. This is a no-brainer for you, Capricorn. Okay, so this is what I had for you, Capricorn. And finally, I'm gonna pull one shaman message for you. I haven't used this deck actually for a long time, so let's see, what do you need to know? What is the message here for my Capricorns in the month of November for Mercury retrograde? Okay, so we're gonna take number one. You are number one, and it says a tidy house. Okay, clarity and organization. So this is about actually tidying up your house, tidying up your space and your inner space. You know, your house, you already know, a Capricorn house, you can definitely tell what you just fell on the ground. The strength. I don't know, I just accidentally. So Capricorn, this is about really tidying up your inner self, having that spiritual hygiene. Who do you surround yourself with? Who do you allow to talk into your life? This is about spiritual deep cleaning, And again, I would honestly say having your physical household, your room, your everything around you, having it cleaned and organized is also a manifestation of your internal state. So maybe this is a good time to bring out some old stuff and donate some clothes and I don't know, clean up your garage and your car and just do some really nice cleanup, right? Do some reset and, just rejuvenate. And, organizing also just your thoughts through meditation and breath work and journaling and being mindful and grateful. And, again, even if it's chaotic, you seem to be someone that you're gonna find yourself being a lot more organized, okay, and gaining this clarity. So, dear Capricorn, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much, Capricorn, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.